a good day. Any day you're barbecuing is a good day.
Jonathan Levine and Eric Haas are classically trained chefs with backgrounds working in high-end restaurants. But in 2016, Jonathan decided to pursue his dream of opening a barbecue joint, opening Smoke Shack Blues in Port Jefferson. His most important hire?
Hello. Thank you.
His buddy Eric, who he first got to know working at Danford's Hotel and Marina, just up the street. For these chefs to transition to pitmasters, they had to pick up some new skills.
This is totally different. I basically had to relearn everything that I did. We work in a typical French style kitchen. We went brigade style. Everything was very strict. That kind of kitchen is stressful. Here it's just so relaxed. You come in and it's the variables are different. You got 12-hour cooks, 16-hour cooks. There it's like 1, 2, 3. You put it in the window now. It's not like that.
The most important method that comes into play in barbecue is the fire. Barbecue is about fire, it's about protein, it's about meat. We get in white oak from Texas, and we have to burn the wood for about an hour to an hour and a half before we put the meat in the barbecue, or else it gets black and it tastes like someone's ashtray in their house.
The smoker is custom-built old hickory. It's indoor. It's gas and convection. This, we don't have to deal with the outside interference of weather, and it's very, the firebox is very controlled. So as soon as the temperature drops, the fire kicks on, they'll reignite the wood, bring the temperature back up to where we need it to be, and then there's a small fan in there that circulates the smoke, the proper way.
We use wonderful thermometers that have a Bluetooth to it, so we'll hit these probes on the meat, and then on our phone, we can keep an eye on each in particular meat.
Brisket's at 195.
It helps us to be able to not open up, because that's a key thing to barbecue, and that's one thing that the new guys kind of miss, is when you're looking, you ain't cooking. Every single time you open up that barbecue to check how the meat's looking, you let out all the heat, all the smoke, all the humidity. It's like hitting the brakes on a car. And then to get the car back up, you gotta go to first gear, second gear, third gear, You're taking the steam off of your momentum. You're removing your momentum. I love wings. And when you go to a bar, they normally poach them off from the stove. It's basically method. Let's say if we're making the chicken wings, which we smoke in-house and we make everything in-house, we'll take a blowtorch and blow off the feathers that are on the wings. Here, there's no poaching. We smoke the wings. I think it has to do with the fact when you smoke something, there's no loss. That juice stays in the wing, and it also keeps it big. So then when you cook it, the wings they're big. They look bigger, they have more juice in them because it wasn't leached out on the stove. Juicy, juicy. You need to taste this.
The brisket is the briskets are pretty much our signature here. We butcher, mustard, beer, vinegar, slather, and a salt and pepper rub. And that's it. It goes in, we cook it 12 hours, maybe 16, and then it comes out delicious every time.
Bye-bye, see you in 14 hours.
It's just really good quality meat, and it shows, and I think the bun was really good for the sandwich. It was just all around just a really good sandwich.
I think it's good to be passionate about your food, and here you can actually tell that they are so passionate about what they do, and it comes through in the food also.
The reason I did this was to work with Jonathan. I learned a lot from Jonathan. I never would have worked in the kitchens that I worked in if I hadn't worked with him first.
Working with Eric day in, day out it's a gift. It's a gift because when you, as a chef, the best way to succeed in the kitchen is to have someone who's a yin to your yang. If you have two guys that are exactly the same, it ain't gonna work out.
He taught me stability and perseverance, always just having that work ethic. Just come in, do your best every day, and structure.
He's got a great sense of humor, great work ethic, and the kid knows how to cook. Sometimes there's no the right thing to say, but at the end of the day, he knows how to cook. And I know how to cook too, and we really play off of that together. And I think it really helps us put a really good product out there for the customer. And sometimes the customer gets a show.
And for more on Smoke Shack Blues, including their hours of operation, check out smokeshackblues.com.